Good morning.
Morning, Jeannie.
Michelle. I was still stuck on Jeannie.
At least you didn't say Jeannie like I said Michelle.
I almost did. That's why I almost said Jeannie, and I was like, no, you're Michelle. Wow.
We don't know who we are today. It's all right. But we are Limitless Healing Angels.
That's for sure.
And
This is Coffee, Cards, and Cosmic Community. So
Exactly.
welcome
we
to
know
this
that.
beautiful, maybe. It depends on the day. Welcome to this beautiful Sunday morning.
So nice and warm and feels so good in the sun.
I know. Oh my God, I know. So we've been sitting here for like a half an hour, just kind of chilling,
Or longer.
talking, probably longer, and just
We lose track of time so easy.
it's just so beautiful. It's so warm. Like I don't even need a sweater this morning, and
And we didn't do this on purpose.
shit. No, we're in the exact identical outfits.
We're born gray and gray.
Light
darker
gray tops, dark gray bottoms, sweats too. It's Sunday sweat day.
You know, and I noticed when she sat down, I'm like, so, hey.
Yeah, and it's not the outfit I originally had picked out, but I told her, I said I would have been 5 minutes earlier, but I had to get changed because I wanted to wear this shirt, and I just kept getting drawn to this outfit, and then I come out, I didn't even notice it. So, so too funny. We've just like an old married couple. Pretty soon we'll start looking alike.
As long as you get your hair colored like mine. I don't want that color.
For crying out loud. Her daughter told me like a week ago she bet me that she could color my hair. I'm like, go for it, because it's not gonna stay. She still hasn't done it yet, because I know she's scared. Cause
It's because she
right.
bet. She doesn't like to be wrong.
She doesn't want to lose.
She doesn't want to be wrong. She doesn't like being wrong.
If I could color my hair, I would. It doesn't take anymore. So I'm just embracing the wisdom of the ages, my
There you
crone
go.
years.
There you go. And I actually am older than her.
Yep, I'm the baby.
I just have my mom's good genes. We don't get gray hair for a while, so.
Yeah, I blame my mother. I started getting gray hair at 17, so both of my girls are getting gray hair early. I said, well, at least you didn't get it at 17. You got it in your 20s. That's good. Be lucky. Be happy.
Be happy. Don't worry.
Mm-hmm.
Be happy.
This is my Syrian and Pleiadian coming through on my sparkles.
Let your sparkle shine.
So,
This is a reading for the week of. Take it away. October 3rd through the 10th.
October.
Oh! January, whatever month this is. Wow. October. Hey, I got the 3rd through the 10th right.
Oh, my
Okay,
God.
January 2021. Hey, I remember that part now.
I'm sorry.
I was like so matter of fact about it too.
She was all touting this morning. Look, I got it twice. Look, I got it. I said, yeah, as soon as we record, you won't get it.
That always happens. I can say this damn it. I can't say it. Look, a draw.
Why do you jinx yourself?
Every time I can say it 10 times before I start recording. I cannot say it when the recording's
I
going.
told her I'm not helping her with the dragon name.
Andromeda.
Oh, she got it. Oh my God, I need a minute.
Well, since we're talking about the dragon, I'm going to go for
You
it.
go for it.
The dusty pink dragon from Andromeda prepares all your chakras to embody higher love, accept and radiate higher love, touch others with its flame.
Oh God.
So, it's funny because we're having all this fun and it has a music notes, and what am I singing? Don't worry, be happy. So
Oh my God.
and I love like these vortexes around. It almost looks like infinity sign. You're not helping. You're not helping. Infinity sign like it's going around the dragon. So there you go. Embrace yourself with love and let your light shine.
Roger, God. Oh.
I'm glad we can make you laugh too.
Oh, we're gonna have to just start doing blooper reels and just record the whole before scenes, because it makes it so much, you don't even know what I'm, like, you don't get the full picture of what I'm laughing at. Oh, that's awesome.
That's how it is.
It's awesome. Oh my God, I love this. I love doing this work.
Yep.
So oh my God, my first card was emerging into grace. I opened my soul to grace, and so this to me was just about like she just looks so peaceful, like she's in this peaceful blah, blah, blah. It's my curse, it's my karma for teasing her.
Exactly.
Emerging into grace, she's laying there and she's in this perfect little slumber, and all these emotions are, the water's flowing out next to her. She's got the lotus, she's got some fish there and some green, so it's like all her heart energy is just kind of there. It's almost like a subconscious. That's what I'm just hearing now. Like she's subconsciously connected to the earth, to everything that's around her, to the elements. And the lotus flower to me is representing her soul. And so her soul is opening up to all the grace that's around her, just flowing all around her at all the time. And so she's receptive because she's at this place of peace. It doesn't even have to be that she's asleep. She's just there peacefully resting into everything that's around her. And
I think like right now, this has been really key for me is rest and rejuvenate, because with all the 2020, letting all that energy go, letting the past go, which is my next card is actually healing from the past. Letting all that go, you've expended a lot of energy, so you need to rest, relax, rejuvenate, find that peace, that calmness wherever you can, and woo, I got it ringing in my ear. So, and this healing from the past, like this butterfly, I just can't keep my eyes off of it. It has that pink and purple and still ringing and blue. And then you got the yellow with the solar plexus. So like go inside, rejuvenate, rest.
That'll help to make room for all these higher energies that are coming through from the dusty pink dragon from Andromeda.
Andromeda.
Prepare all your chakras to embody higher love. So it's a time where you need to just kind of not even reflect, just be at peace. Find a peaceful space to just sit and be present with everything that's around you, allowing the grace and love and joy to just flow into your life, because you've done so much work over your lifetime, and especially this last year was so challenging on so many different levels. All that stuff is still falling away for some people, and you're just going to have to kind of just stop trying to do the work, stop trying to control the outcomes, stop trying to just stop trying. Just be at peace, be in the stillness, and allow things to connect so that you can, the energies that come in will help to release whatever's stagnant in you.
Yeah, and I've been sleeping a lot more lately because I've just needed it. And there's nothing wrong with that. Don't feel like, you have to do these 10 things today or these 100 things today. If your body's telling you to take a nap, to rest, do it, because you're needing that to rejuvenate, to re-energize, to get that passion ignited again. Is what I feel like.
Actually, I had a heck of a day yesterday myself, releasing all this, stuff, and I slept till 9:30 this morning. I was kind of up and down throughout the night, but because I had a lot heavy on my mind and my heart. But then I got up this morning and I was like, oh my God, it's after 9. But I was exhausted from all the physical, releasing and getting rid of stuff.
And you felt guilty for sleeping in, didn't you?
I'm not gonna lie, a little bit, but not as much as I normally would. So that's progress, and that's good. So, because I just said, it's a Sunday, it's my last day before I go back to work, and so.
Don't feel guilty.
Yep.
Do it if you need to.
Yep. I don't want to feel guilty about any of that stuff. I need to honor my body. It's going through a lot right now. So do the same. If it comes up, try to let that guilt go and just move forward. So this card is a funky looking bee, but he's really cool. He's got some feathers hanging off of him. I think Tony's going to do some surgery right now. So it's called Wasp Spirit. So it's a wasp, not a bee. Sometimes life stings, it says. So, and it does. Like, I can speak from experience. Yesterday was pretty painful, but it had to be done. It had to be done for not just myself, but other people. And so, sometimes in your life, you've got to just look at what's going on and take a stance. And then there's times to move forward with them, and there's times to just be in the stillness. And right now, this week is all about letting go of the stings. You know, it's already happened, it's already done. You've been stung, sometimes repeatedly. Just let it go. Let it go and just sit in the stillness and allow the energies to replenish what you've lost, to heal what's been hurt, to just move forward. And these cards came out with it. So it's Wombat Spirit, be at home, and Lion Spirit, be generous of spirit. So as part of that, it's be home. Be at home to me is more like just be at peace with yourself. Be at home. Start here. Don't worry about everything else that's going on around you. This week is all about you caring for yourself. It's self-care. It's what do you call it? Self-care, and just being mindful about what you need, replenishing.
Well, and if you look at all three of these cards, they all three have the green.
Mm-hmm.
And then these two cards actually have a pattern in the green. So this one doesn't. So when you're at home, you're where you're supposed to be. This one is like you're going here and there, and you're winding around. And this one, you're here, you're at home, you're right here in your heart space, your true self, where you're supposed to be.
Yep.
And then you'll feel more at peace, and then things will open up for you.
Yeah, and this be generous of spirit is, while you're going through this, be generous with yourself. Be generous with, make sure that your needs are met. Put you first this week. You need to have a space to heal and to grow and to replenish. So put yourself above all else this week, because you need that. You need to honor yourself. You're doing a lot of work.
And then I have surrender your fear of intimacy. You are ready to let love in, compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. And again, this can be a love partner, or this can just be yourself. Mm-hmm. You have to break down those heart walls. And once you start releasing all this stuff from the past, and like the patterns, letting those patterns go, then you'll be more open to love and love yourself. Until you actually love yourself and let go of all those patterns, you'll never find your perfect partner or your soulmate. And if you do, if you're not where you need to be, then things will won't work out. So you have to get into your heart space and be in love with yourself. You have to love yourself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, don't be afraid of intimacy for that, So these cards came out together as well. And it's because this one is Paths Unknown. So there's multiple paths. It's the Eight of Scrolls card. And there's some forest animals around her. She's on this nature trail. And there's, ground. There's like a fox and a raccoon and a squirrel. There's some birds in the trees. But the light, it's like a similar card we had yesterday or day before, where there's multiple paths. There's the light down there at the end, so you get to choose which direction you want to go in. But you are the architect of that path. So you can create the world that you want. You create the path that you want. And so if your path is to get to know yourself better, then so be it. If your path this week is to get a job that really brings, ignites a fire in you and brings joy and passion to your life, then maybe start here. Figure out love yourself, and that'll let you figure out what you love doing and what you love being. And so it's all about connecting to yourself this week, but you're in control of that. You're the architect of that. So you decide which path you're going to walk down. You decide how you're going to build that, what's coming into it.
Well, and to me, you look at this, and it's like this pharaoh. He's like pointing. He's pointing away. But that might not be your way. So, you got to decide which path lights you up. Which one gives you the passion and desire and lights you up. Like, one person's path isn't necessarily your path. You have, like she said, you have to go within, find your passion, and start going towards the light and enjoy the journey, because it's going to be a journey.
And the thing is, the old you might have had a different path, and this new you's emerging, and there's no need for you to stay on that path. If you're feeling called to do something else, and what you've done before might have been to just pay the bills, just to get your needs met, and now you're in a better space, and you're not so in that state of lack, and so you need to expand and grow, and so that's going to change for you. So don't let that pharaoh could be you before saying, I need to do this, I need to go there, but then it's you saying, you know what, no, this is a different path for me. I need to choose where my passion is, where the money will come once you start doing what you love. So it's not necessarily about that. Let all of that go, and let all the worry go.
And then this is finances. And I see, we've had this one before, and this with the red flowers here, that's your root chakra. That is what you were taught when you were a kid, and you got to get into I'm drawn to the white. Get into that spirit, that the intuition, that's the guidance, and let go of all that financial constraint that you've grown up with. And you might not have grown up with it, but you come along with it somewhere in the line. If you have that finance stuff, like money doesn't grow on trees, kind of thing. We grow up with these limiting beliefs that really aren't even ours. So
you might have been told, you need to go to school, get a degree, get a job, and then that job turns into a career, and then that that takes care of the bills, and you have that sense of security, but you've lost all your passion. So your soul is needing a spark. It needs something more. It needs you to follow your true path, your spiritual path. And so if you're being called to do whatever it is, whether it's a different career for you, or going back to school and reigniting something that you always wanted to do and never did, even if it seems silly or frivolous, up here, if it's bringing happiness and joy here, and it's pulling you, follow that, listen to that.
And then this one is the elephant. Open yourself to true abundance. So even if it's not financial, there is abundance everywhere. If you can be at peace and have the joy, the abundance of joy and happiness around you, then things will open up. And the little baby here is like squirting water up on mom, it looks like. So it's like it's rinsing, because the kids are more intuitive, and so they're always like trying to project to us, they're like projecting to us, like listen to your intuition, and it's like the water is going on the mom's third eye and being like, open your third eye and listen. Well, that's not exactly what I was starting to say, but that's what came out.
That's what it looks like. And these are the archangels. Mary and Raphael are working with this energy. So if you feel like you want to connect to them this week, then go for it. It's about healing. All this green and blue, and there's some like orangey red in there. Again, it's about working on your chakras. It's about connecting you to what, getting you cleared out, getting you centered and grounded, so that you can connect to that white, to that crown, to the universal energies.
And speak your truth.
Yeah. And that's what I was going to say with the butterfly, which I got distracted and forgot.
I was going to too.
The blues, she's talking about the reds and the white, and she always talks about the blue, and she didn't, but that's what I kept going like this, because I felt like it's time for you to speak your truth. So if it's a financial issue, and you just got to say, you know what, this lights my fire. This brings me passion, and this is what
I'm
I need
worth
to
more.
do.
I am worthy.
Yep.
I am good enough.
And so you can do that. And here, this is just the water, that cleansing energy is just coming up and clearing you out, clearing out your third eye, so that you can have more clarity. And elephants are all about abundance and family, and that gives you a good space. So for some of you out there, it's going to be family bringing you that joy, that connection.
This almost looks like a peacock to me.
Oh, it does, doesn't it? Oh my gosh.
And peacocks just bring joy and happiness to me, because they're so beautiful.
Yeah, this card is just so gorgeous. It's so cosmic, and and elephants are strong. They have a lot of wisdom. And so, harness that, grab it and go. my last card, I love this card. It's so simple, but I just love it. So there's like this Ascended Master standing outside the door. It's a 10 card, so that's completion, that's moving forward into the new. It's called the Light of the World. And there's a young man standing inside, looking over his shoulder down at a cat that's on the floor, and he's in front of a lighted fire. And so to me, that's, looking back at things from the past, looking back at that, like primal energies, that fire and the cat. I keep hearing primal energies. There's an open window there. So it's like the Ascended Master is kind of almost calling to him to be the light, to bring that, to let go of the past. He's looking over his left shoulder, actually. So it's kind of like, letting go of all that masculine, letting go and moving into the feminine, and letting go of all the primal energy and moving into something higher, something better, a higher calling for you.
Because you are the light of the world.
Yeah. And even see that the lights coming out on the top of the lantern? It looks like a heart shape, But there's so much in this card. It's so beautiful. And so all the light is just radiating outward everywhere. And that's your higher calling, is to find that passion so that your light can radiate outward and change the world.
Yep.
And
Exactly.
Yep.
Because you are the light.
You are the light, so shine it, baby.
Yep.
So,
Love and light.
love and light.
Mwah.
Have a great week. Be safe.
Yes.
Be happy. Be
Bye.
fruitful. No fruitcake.
And have fun. Have fun.
All right.